Yeah, pretty scary, pretty scary. Luckily, DM gets it on that one, but yeah, these balls won't be lasting very long, and it looks like VP might have some troubles at top. So that's kind of good news for the side of Liquid if they can keep it that way. Meanwhile, down at bottom, we got Epilepticate on the Faceless Void versus Witch Doctor being played by Ilias. They're going to be playing into Quaker and Boxy on the Bloodseeker and Invoker lane. A very interesting lane indeed, but we've already seen them use this combo once against the Witch Doctor at level 1, and they managed to get a decent amount of damage off onto him with the Cold Snap and with that Blood Right. So clearly a combo to be found here between these two laning partners. Add in the Tornado, and it's almost guaranteed that you're going to get some heroes in these Blood Rights. So that can be pretty useful versus Void. Maybe they'll try and set up something here on Tim later on. Quite scary. Got to make sure you do not misstep on either of these two heroes on the side of VP. They're coming into Boxy here. Boxy's going to turn around though, drop that Tornado, and he'll be absolutely fine. Two-man Tornado gets him out of that situation easily. Oh, just roll in and take the invis though. Yep, thank you very much, GPK, but he's taking so much harass from this as well. GPK just does so much damage with that Empower. Sounds like a plan to me. They're expecting a pretty greedy game from him.
Invisibility.
It's really hard for him to stay in this lane as a melee hero. Might have to consider making these rotations a little bit earlier than planned as a 5-minute bounty spawn. Elias is going for it here, and unfortunately Tiger, he decided to stick around for that creep wave, therefore will not be able to fill up his bottle with that bounty rune.
A bounty which my matriarch will prize.
Pretty smart. Yeah. And now we see the Earth Spirit making exactly that movement in, and he's like, I'm gonna go and refill my bottle, and oh, it's not there. Pings it out in rage. Pure anger ping. Meanwhile, Rage up in the top lane, they're gonna drop save on the Skywrath Mage. That is the first blood going the way of Mickey, as it looked like he just got a little bit out of position, and then those level 3 and Frost Arrows just melt away that poor old Skywrath.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Denied.
Yeah, and this build is also super annoying as well when you go for the Frost Arrows and then you max out the Frost Arrows over the multi-shot. It's just so much slow. Really, really difficult to play into. Troubling stuff for the side of Virtus Pros. These lanes aren't going quite their way at the moment. However, that said, this middle lane is an absolute wash. Like, GPK is going to be so funked. He's got his power treads already. He's got himself a bottle. He's got himself a bracer. Heading towards the Blink Dagger. Just wants to... Doesn't want to go Echo Saber. Doesn't want to just try and play the efficiency game. He wants to try and play the aggressive game. It's GPK. He likes killing heroes, and that's what he wants to do this game. 2 heroes TPing across, but he's already getting that skewered down to the lower ground. But Tiger with the haste rune, yeah, wants to stay on top of him. The roll is going to miss, however. GPK easily able to sidestep it. Has not got mana for RP right now, but will do maybe if he tread switches it up as they drop the magnetize once again. Rupture out onto GPK as well, just throwing the whole kitchen sink, and they will be able to bring him down. Kuiper gets a kill. Meanwhile, the top lane save goes down, but they trade it for Mickey at the same time. Insania still trying to bring down. Despite the amount of zombies here, he will just be able to leave. Ilias, unfortunately, doesn't have a TP available. It's Stay of the Dead up here as these zombies chase down the poor old Witch Doctor. Turns around with a coconut. Insania still trying to finish the job here. Soul Rip doesn't do anything because he's got a raindrop. Keeps him alive. Insania will not finish the job. The Witch Doctor gets away.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Lakad mo to!
Normally.
Lakad mo to!
Normally.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke up. Liquid. Maybe looking for some aggression here. They're moving in. Boxy. Smoke's going to get popped by GPK. GPK immediately just uses that skewer to get up to the high ground, not wanting to risk anything. Never want to die twice in a row, so just playing super cautiously and getting himself away from that smoke pop. Oh, in they go. It's just now a brawl here as the Beastmaster taking the brunt of the damage. The Drow tries to come forward to finish the job, but there is a Chronosphere coming down onto 2. Skyrock doesn't have that ultimate, but does have a decent amount of damage to throw forward, along with silence onto Earthspirit. But Earthspirit, he's so damn tanky. Athletic Kid can't seem to finish the job. Martic might not be enough as Athletic Kid gets ruptured up. Down to the low ground he goes with Boxy, Mickey, Kuiper. The whole team are here to finish the job, and with that kick of the rupture, they will finish the job onto Epileptic Kid. That's going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of Virtus Pro and a Chronosphere used. Liquid, that was very convincing from them. Oh, Ilias. Oh, Ilias. Oh, no. He thought they'd gone, so he turned around to come back on that, but unfortunately the Drow just comes forward and goes, thank you very much. Takes himself the freebie.
Get tax.
They got a 4k gold advantage also. I mean, they got all of these bounty runes right here, so... Yeah, up all out of control right now. This is getting pretty dangerous for this side of VP. Has gone to DM in some trouble as he's kicked back up onto that high ground. Doesn't have the roar for another 10 seconds though. Turning the aggression around onto Boxy. A lot of damage coming out from this Beastmaster right here as Boxy will drop down the EMP. Beastmaster running himself away. Boxy needs one more right click. Looks like he's not going to find it, and the Witch Doctor's just going to be able to tick him down with one right click of his own. It is the Invoker who dies instead as Tiger leaves him. Meanwhile, yep, up in the top lane, Mickey gets himself yet another kill here as they will be taking this tower with this catapult. There is no response coming out. Athletic Kid is in the neighborhood, but he's just going to try and take himself a tombstone. Insania, not happy about this. Not one bit. He's going to chase off that Faceless Boy. Get off my tombstone. You're not claiming that gold. And also defending the Drow from taking this tier 1 tower at top. Very nicely done.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
GPK trying to come in onto Mickey here. Gets the blink forward, but gets silenced up by Mickey in the process. Oh no, the blink reveal is not what they were looking for at all. Mickey just calmly defends himself. 2 heroes rotate in. Blink reveal used. And thing gained. Dear.
Oh, look, Dire's fortified, I see. Look, the Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they needed that Skyrath ulti as well with that Chronosphere to try and make some plays, but they don't have it. And they are waiting and waiting and waiting to try and get his ultimate up. I mean, at least still not the greatest combination. The thing is, they have a lot of combo to Skyrath as well, so it's really nice to have gotten this ultimate now, so you could use it with the without having it. The tempo is really hurt.
Earn that tower at Kate's. Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing. But the Dire's top tower is under attack.
Certainly not.
Radiant's middle attack.
I know. It's not even that close. Blood Sikit has been spot that goes for P, but the easy and will not be killed off by the side of Liquid. But they do take that tower in the middle lane. The pressure continues from Team Liquid. Yeah. Yeah, no hesitation from him just to shove his face into the enemy team. He doesn't care. Oh my goodness, the skewer mid. Lay down, but the carry of Team Third.
It suits you.
Killing this bro, just baited so hard. That was beautiful on the side of Team Liquid. They see the smoke, they dangle the carrot. Insania, look all scantily clad, saying, "Oh boys, don't come and gank me." Meanwhile, Liquid go in for the backstab maneuver, get the enemy carry, the much bigger target, and now they continue on the aggression, looking for the Skyrath mage. Oh, that combination rupture with the kit, but unfortunately, Ilias is here on the death block. They'll be able to kill him off. So Tiger is going to lose his life for this one. Maybe not the most worthwhile trade here. Did look fancy though, so 10 out of 10 on style points.
Swiftly now.
Yeah. Mark. They love him. Smart and yeah, fights just yet.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh right.
Death tax.
Limited. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is.
Inspector Koikva's on the case. Gonna find himself a boar. It's a clue. To get dropped straight afterwards, Ilias does have him sideboard. Gonna pop it onto Mickey. Trying to predict the damage to do so. She is not surviving.
Blown out on a
And did by GPK on the target, so he looks over towards Ike, tries to bring him down, but well, that Traveler should be able to do so now. GPK's in some trouble. The Tiger comes sliding back in again, looking to just toy around with his Magnus, which he will do perfectly. They get the drow, they get the target, but it costs them another 3 big heroes on the side of Pro up in these team fights.
What have we here? Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Was not.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Yeah, DM. He's basically the only real split push, or at least the only real soft committal split push they have on the side of Virtus Pro. He's a guy who doesn't have to show himself.
Invisibility. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this little area of the jungle. But look at Liquid like immediately, and they're being like, right, well, if our wards aren't there, then we'll be there instead. Virtus Pro just being so choked right now, though. That is a great... Even to that tower here is going to get cooked up. Meanwhile, Ilias just trying to get away from Tiger here. Tiger does do a decent amount of damage, but at the same time can't keep the chase going there. Will show some respect to back himself away. Mickey. Oh, Koipa comes in from the side. I don't know where he came from there, but just runs in from behind, gets the easy kill onto DM with that Atos. It's something. He's got a blink. Yeah, Bloodright gonna give him a little bit of vision. Keep the chase going onto that Magnus. He gets himself back. Oh, here we go. The first combination. Can they find it? Chronosphere is ready. It's ready. Oh, just about drops it in time. That was close, but he gets them. Mickey gets brought down. The first usage of that Chronosphere along with the Mystic Flare is onto the exact right target. They'll bring down the big carry on the side of Liquid. Virtus Pro showing a decent amount of life now. So I have a question about player mentality, because we've heard a little bit in interviews about Liquid how, you know, this tournament for them wasn't a huge focus. You know, they said they were looking to win one event in before 2021, and they did that in ESL 1 Germany. And then they're kind of like, this isn't a huge deal for them. They've got a lot of stuff going on IRL. Do you think with the announcement of the DPC, though, that's going to have shifted and they're going to get some you know, some other titles before the DPC comes up? Right. Yeah, I think I might be misquoting a little bit by not taking that seriously, but I think they're saying, like, you know, going to relax a little bit, and ESL and Germany was their main focus. But yeah, you're definitely right. There's certainly mind games going on here beyond what we can see as the A just gets picked up from Mickey. I mean, clearly this is a Liquid squad which has been trying real hard to come up with some strategies, because Virtus Pro, they're one of the best teams of the tournament, and Liquid are doing very well in this game so far with a 12k gold advantage. I mean, that doesn't happen if you're not trying your best. As Epileptic Kid gets in towards the tree lines here, will stay alive on the Faceless Void. Kind of fine though.
You are too noisy to live.
They're invading though. Spirit on the front lines with that Blade Mail. Not a target they particularly want to go on, but they do now just about have that Chronosphere available along with the Mystic Flare, but it's pretty scary to go for this one. Meanwhile, they find the Witch Doctor on the sidelines. That's a much easier kill for Liquid to scoop up, and they will do exactly that as Ilias gets his cheddar rated by Mr. Tiger once more. And now the pressure comes out to the bottom lane. The rest of Liquid, though, they're moving up to top. I love this from them. The pressure that the team is putting on right now, it's insane. Like, every time they just kind of zigzagging from the top side of the map to the bottom side of the map to the top side of the map, like really trying to predict preemptively where Virtus Pro are going to want to be farming and existing. It's really nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures, they're fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you get into some real mind games.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Of course, looks very awkward if you don't get it right and you end up walking into a bunch of heroes because you expected them to be on the other side of the map when they hadn't actually moved at all. Yeah, it's very complicated. You'll see so much damage coming out
Tower is under
from
attack.
him and the round. Not quite enough the job though. He's keeping himself alive for now. Tiger's gonna come rolling in and say, hey, don't worry, boys. I'm taking exactly the job. This blood he's been thrown out. Oh my goodness, this is a bit of a mess for the side of Virtus Pro. They dropped both their Chronosphere and their reverse polarity and the Mystic Flare, all in an attempt to try and bring down Koikver. And I'm good, guys. I'm fine. They don't finish the job. They lose 2 heroes. They force out sometime soon.
No more on that for that, you know what I mean? Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh.
Set in stone.
That is stressful. Like, the big confidence in the world right now.
It's under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Jesus. Bloodthirst, blood rage, alacrity. Look at Drow go. Yeah, that's not where you want to be.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
1,100 damage dealt by the Drow to that Skyra over 3 seconds. Yeah, these
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
they weren't ready. Nice skewer back though. Can they bring down Koikver? It's a question. The silence and the disarm down onto the both of them. They will finish the job onto Koikver, however, but now they have to fight up in the front line. The left hand just losing his life. He is gone. The Drow in the back line just doing whatever the hell she wants, and she's going to look on the DM now as well. The barrage of arrows continues. Ilias, DM, both dead as GPK tries to go in for the skewer, but Mickey's already blinked forward to Madman. That just turns around. Man fighting into his Magnus, and Magnus, he's not going to make it. Mickey gets the ultra kill, turning around, looking for more. There's nothing to stop the Drow Ranger right now. She's looking for a rampage for herself. Can she finds it? Doesn't look like it. Uh-oh, skewer back into the fountain. She needs some help right now. It's a team. Mickey actually says get back on the voice chat wheel, and the blink out of the fountain gives Mickey the space to get out of danger for now. The tide of BP, they are trying to chase this one, but they don't want to take a step too far as they know how dangerous they could be. But a 2-man RP from GPK, but he misses the skewer backwards, or he was just trying to get himself away. I'm not too sure if Boxy brings down Save the sideline here. Mickey is back with the right clicks, bringing down Ilias, bringing down GPK. He can do nothing. Die to the Drow, and this might just be it. This might be the GG's. VP, they might hold on to one more. They've got a Chronosphere. They're going to throw it down onto that Drow, try and bring her down. Do they have the damage though? That is a question. They throw down everything onto this Drow Ranger. She pops that match to turn it around onto Epileptic. Does he have the damage? A time walk through. He will kill Mickey. Probably going down himself here in trade though. Now DM both down the shout onto Insaney, but a roll forwards from Tiger. Get something controlled up, but it doesn't matter. There's your GG's coming out from the side of heroes. They're out of lives and they're out of morales. They're going to drop game number 1 as Liquid smash them into the ground. 26 minutes even. This was a walkover from Team Liquid.